First thing I want to say is hi to all of my godchildren. This is Priestess Shoshana and Priestess Works. So in this video series we're talking about Sanse, being a Sansista, taking classes, and initiation is this video right here. So what is initiation? This is a really big question. I'm just imagining that most of my students are coming from a magical background, or a pagan background, or a spiritual background, meditative background of some sort. And to put it in a nutshell, there's nothing like Sanse. It doesn't matter how much you've learned, how much you've done, what it is that you know, how much you've practiced. When you get into Sanse, you are going deeper and deeper and deeper. And coming up on your initiation is probably the most amazing gift that you could ever experience in your entire existence. So we say that there are three things that happen in initiation. The first is protection. Anything and everything that you would need to be protected from begins with initiation. It is through initiation that we as spiritual practitioners receive our first level of protection. This is important because for most of us who have had a spiritual background or a background in magic, we know how much work it takes to keep our space cleansed and cleared. Having that immediate protection is a huge gift. So that's the first thing that happens with initiation, is protection. The second thing that happens with initiation is that we call it your spiritual frame and your faculties, which is all of your gifts, your God-given gifts, what you came into this world with. Are you clairvoyant? Do you have visions? Do you have dreams? Do you speak with spirits? Do you have the ability to use your intuition? Are you good at magic? Whatever your gifts are, they become enhanced through your initiation. This feels a little bit like a knob being turned up on the stereo. It's already there, the music is already playing, but everything gets turned up. This is a process of elevation. The third thing that happens to all people when they're initiated is that you become part of our lineage. And the experience is that you're then part of our family and you're continuing on the lineage. If you remember in the other video where I talked about faith, hope, and charity, this continues the power of that stream of energy through our lineage down to you. What it is you do with this, where it is you take it, and what it is what it is you do and where you take it, where do you go? This is up to you. After initiation, there is a time frame where you kind of have to settle into the experience of all of this extra energy that's just been gifted to you. Once you settle into it and you become stabilized, there's the question that everybody has afterwards is, where do I go from here? For some people, it's simply that they use the initiation to continue to stabilize their life. For some people, they realize that they also want to help other people, so they may want to learn more about healing or more about magic or more about herbs, and we teach them that. Whatever it is that's right for you is where you go next. But all in all, those are the three major gifts that all people experience with initiation. I want to also say that there are challenges that come from initiation. Those challenges are pretty simple. They're not too drastic with a first level initiation, but again, that depends on you. Some of the challenges are keeping up with your services, maintaining your practice, keeping your mind open, and remaining humble. Because one of the things that we know is that when you're initiated and your gifts enhance and all of a sudden you have all of this, positive energy flowing through you, it's easy to kind of get a big head on your shoulders. So the last thing that there is to say is that initiation is not for everyone. Initiation is only offered to people who the lineage is correct for and that it's right for. Some people will be given initiations in other temples, whether or not it is right for them. We do not give initiations unless it is the correct path for you. And the reason why is because in Sanse, it is a calling and it is a sacred rite of passage. And when you enter that rite of passage and your gifts enhance, things start moving for you. But there are also duties. Every gift